out there is Trey Ford. Up to the Edmonton 36. Has a ton of time. Now flushed out of the pocket, takes off on the run, and just lunges ahead just outside the 40.
Faithful was on the top of the shoulders of his teammates.
Ford keeps it himself this time.
That's over.
2nd and 7. 4-man rush. Ford takes off again, trying to find some space. He's got a first down this time, midfield, and steps out at the Rider 50. First big play of the game for the Edmonton quarterback.
Yeah, this is the bind that Anthony Lanier is in here. If he gets too far upfield, he opens an escape lane between the guard and the tackle. If he stays on the line of scrimmage, he's not providing pressure on the passer. So that's the dilemma that defensive ends face when they face a guy as quick and fast escaping as Trey Ford.
To Edmonton, 2nd and 6. Ford has a completion for a first down up to the 35 as he goes to his running back, Kevin Brown. Ford out to his right. Behind Mitchell, he reached back and got it with one hand, and then is pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
I don't notice any real spy technique going on from the linebackers as Trey Ford gets outside and wants to lead his receiver. Those kind of throws give him a chance to maybe get some yards after the catch, but I haven't seen any real spy technique from the linebackers for the Riders just yet.
Great crowd on a beautiful night. 16 degrees at kickoff here in Regina. Ford wide open. Former Rider Kyron Moore up to midfield, just shy of the Saskatchewan 50 before he is tracked down by the Riders defense.
Just real controlled rush, giving him more time in the pocket for him to stand back there and Trey Ford to find his receivers. Even Micah Tights, number 43 in the middle of your screen, he doesn't want to really fully blitz. He's sort of just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Most of Edmonton's offense on the ground thus far. Now they'll get it to Kyron Moore. He's got a little bit of room, takes it down to the 15, now the 10, and that is where he is upended. Now he's going to flare out into the flat. Ford right over the middle, completion, and that'll be a first down. Manny Arsenault already this season as well. Ford over the middle again, a completion again, as this time he finds Eugene Lewis for the first time today, and Edmonton picks up another first down.
You know, everyone that you listen to and talk to that have been talking about Trey Ford, they say if you want to try and contain him, beat him, you have to take away his ability to run and make him a passer. You have to make him throw from the pocket. Well, meanwhile, Trey Ford has completed 70% of his passes. So, you know, yeah, he's got work to do in that regard, but he can get it done from the pocket.
From the Rider 25, Ford to Kyron Moore. Moore takes it down inside the 15, and that should be another Edmonton first down. Third catch of the game for the former Rider.
Gets out in the flat here. A little momentum for the Edmonton Elks.
11 for Edmonton from the Rider 15. Ford with time over the middle again. Kyron Moore again down to the 10 on their own 27. Minute and 40 to work here in the half. Ford with time, thought about it. Now he tries to escape on the run, out to the right. Still going, and eventually tripped up and taken down at the 30. Boy, he tried to reload and look downfield again, didn't he?
Yeah, there's no one in the league. There's very few athletes can do this. I mean, watch how he reverses his field, like cuts on a dime, gives you a little change, and then hesitates, beats another angle. This move right here is special. I mean, you just to peel out of there. You see a lot of guys turn, but D linemen look like they're on.
Edmonton down by 7 again. Ford escapes on the run to his right, will take off this time, still going, and he's got a little bit of space for a first down. Trey Ford, a little bit of extra burst along the far sideline.
Riders go with a safety blitz from Jackson Ford, who's going to join the rush here. And as soon as Trey Ford sees that, he escapes once again to his right side. He escaped 6 times in the first half. All 3 went to his right. Now that makes sense when you're a right-handed quarterback. But I don't think he had any thought to throw the football once he got outside of that blitz pressure.
2nd and 5 here, 3-man rush. Ford near side. Kyron Moore has it for a first down, wrapped up and taken down by C.J. Rivas, but not before he gets about 7.
Kyron Moore enjoyed that in front of the Rider bench. It was a good look at Trey Ford on a timing throw to the out to Kyron Moore.
2nd and 6 from the Rider 44. Ford in trouble, escapes, and he takes off. First down for Ford. Pocket collapsed on him, but he got out of there.
And knew exactly where the first down marker was, because he's just going to lower his shoulder and get it and not hook slide just short of it. But this is the first time I think Trey Ford escapes to the left, and he escapes up in between the tackle and guard, and that's where he knew where the marker was and then just dove to the line. How quick is he when a D lineman is engaged, tries to get off his block, and by then he's gone.
Ford, a fake, a flag, and now he's on the run. Ford near side, thought about throwing it, now he's going to take it to midfield and step out of bounds. Edmonton looking to answer back from the Saskatchewan 23. Ford looking for some blocking, has nowhere to go. Not returning due to injury. 2nd and 17. Ford in trouble, spins to his left, stays on his feet. Now Ford with time, looking down the field, throwing to the end zone, touchdown! Gino Lewis, some magic from the fabulous Ford, and he drops it into Lewis, and the Elks answer back.
Corte Moore has him wrapped up, but we've said that about Trey Ford a bunch in his short starting career this year. I mean, the guy is, now you see him, now you don't. I mean, you got him in the backfield a couple of times. I thought Corte Moore might get a second shot, but Trey Ford, he finds Gino Lewis, and really, really happy for him. Well deserved.
Ford looking for a big shot down the field to Lewis, goes up and gets it. Brilliant stuff by Gino Lewis. Never in doubt, was it?
Well, it's in double coverage, and yeah, you can almost say that with this receiver. I mean, he makes this time after time.
Ford thought about it.
Clark trying to get some help from Amari Henderson coming across
down.
from. Wow.
Nice cross body throw to Kyron Moore to move the
Gino
chains.
Lewis rips it down. Again, athletically, just calmly going to his left that hard, and all arm, throwing it against the flow here. Oh, that I get a football, Dustin, and go out in your backyard and try to do this 10 times. And you tell me how that works out for you.
I don't need to try it because I know I can't do it, and I'd probably hurt myself.
Because honestly, it feels like your arm's being dislocated. He made it look like it was matter of fact. No problem.
Down to the Rider 26. Ford, the keeper again, down to the 20, wrapped down from behind and taken down. Just shy of a first down, but Ford being activated here in the 4th.
Yeah, he saw Micah Tights pinch, and he saw Corte Moore pinch down to Kevin Brown. Now Kevin Brown's success opens up the edge.
Has not led in this ball game. Ford in trouble on the run, right up the middle. Touchdown! Trey Ford takes it home for Edmonton, and they go on top. There is a flag on the near side.
Illegal contact on the receiver, Saskatchewan number 28. That penalty is declined. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown stands. Trey Ford on the ground, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season, and Edmonton climbs on top 33-27.
This is an automatic when you're down in this area. Oftentimes, even with quarterbacks who can't run as well as Trey Ford can, you will run quarterback draw down there because everybody vacates in man-to-man coverage. When you get down in the red zone, you're often playing man-to-man coverage defensively, and if those receivers run off the DBs and linebackers, those lanes are open.
8-play, 79-yard drive, just over 5 minutes off the clock.
Hey, big shout out to the Plummetons. Yeah!
Have yourself a day, Trey Ford. 70 yards.
It's the middle linebacker. Go ahead and run, and I'll show you exactly what happens when Kevin Brown releases out of the backfield. Stop it there. There goes Kevin Brown. That means that he is covered by the middle linebacker in Larry Dean. As soon as he leaves the middle, now it's just Trey Ford trying to find an open lane. Everybody else is chasing receivers down, and he's untouched to the end zone.
Trying to get behind this defense. Ford gets it away quickly, and that one is just enough for the first down as he goes to Gavin Cobb.
Elks are right back in the fight for that final playoff spot in the West, and Trey Ford put on a show again.
Riders still in a pretty good spot too, really, with where Calgary and Edmonton are at. There's still some cushion here for the Riders, even though they weren't able to get this win, but that's back-to-back losses now for Saskatchewan after the beatdown in the Banjo Bowl and dropping one here at home. But Trey Ford gets the job done.